Hi guys, welcome to my next tutorial. Today I would like to show you how to crochet the beautiful headband with a peak. For this tutorial I will be using crochet hook size 3mm and the 4-play soft yarn. Also I've done 5 puff stitch flowers. Our work we need to start by making slip knot. And now, as I said, I will do this headband for a girl about 4 years old, so I will start working with chain of 96. So now it's up to you how many chains you will do, but you have to make multiply or of 4 chains. So 96 is for girl 4 years old, and now you can decide, or you are working with the bigger crochet hook size or smaller crochet hook size, or you are making less or more chain stitches than I've got to make different sizes. So 96 chain stitches, and then I will show you what we need to do next. Now I've done 96 chain stitches, so then chain of 1 into the second stitch from the hook. So this is the first and this is the second. We need to start working single crochet. Then in each stitch we will work 1 single crochet to the end of our row. So again, at the end of our row we should have exactly the same number of single crochets plus other chain stitches. I've got 96 single crochets, so now row number 2. We need to start by making chain of 3 as a first double crochet, then we need to turn our work into the second stitch, so this actually was first one, into the second 1 double crochet, then chain of 2. We need to skip the first 2 stitches into the next 2, 1 double crochet. 1 and 2, chain of 2, skip the next 2 stitches into the next 2, 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1 and 2, chain of 2, skip the next 2 stitches into the next 2, 1 double crochet, 1 and 2. So now we need to repeat this pattern to the end of our row by making chain of 2, skipping 2 first stitches and working 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So again, we should have 96 stitches. Chain 1 is a count as a 1 stitch, 1 double crochet is also count as a 1 stitch. Okay, so my row I've just finished by making 2 double crochets, and basically we just started by working 2 double crochets and we are finished, but it doesn't matter, to be honest, because we will join it at the end and this will be end of our headband, so it doesn't matter, or we've got actually the same pattern all the way, or is in one place a little bit different. Okay, so what now? Chain 1, we need to turn our work, slip stitch into the first 2 stitches. It's not that easy. 1, and 2, then slip stitch into the chain 2 space, then chain of 3 and one more double crochet into the same chain space, then chain of 2. We are going into the next chain 2 space and we will work 2 double crochets again. 1 and 2, chain of 2 into the next chain 2 space, 2 double crochets. So now basically we need to skip each double crochet from the previous row, and in each chain 2 space we are working 2 double crochets. So at the end we will have exactly the same number of chain stitches as double crochets. So now continue working with chain 2 and double crochets into the chain 2 space from the previous round, and at the end of this row we will join to start working in rounds. So now I am at the end of my row and I've got the last 2 double crochets. So what I will do, chain of 4, because we've got 2 double crochets at the end and 2 double crochets at the beginning. And now I will do slip stitch into the first double crochet, so into the top of chain 3. Slip stitch, okay, so now at the end we will be joining this part, but by using yarn needle. So now we've got to join this part, and then for round we need to work slip stitch into the second double crochet into the chain space, and now we need to work exactly the same as we've done the previous round. So chain of 3 as a first double crochet, then one more double crochet into the same chain space, chain of 2, then 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space, chain of 2, 2 double crochets into the next chain 2 space. So now again we need to continue. At the end of our round where we've got chain of 4, we need to work 4 double crochets. At the end of my round I've done chain of 2 and slip stitch into the top of chain 3, and now I will do one more round of this pattern. So slip stitch into the second double crochet, then slip stitch into the chain 2 space, chain of 3 as a first double crochet, then double crochet into the same chain space, chain of 2 and 2 double crochets into the next chain space. So again we need to repeat our pattern, and this time we will make at the end chain of 4 instead of making 4 double crochets. Okay, and now the last one round. I've done slip stitch into the top of chain 3. At the end I've done chain of 4, 2 double crochets, chain of 2 and slip stitch as I said. Now chain of 1 as a first single crochet, then single crochet into the next stitch, into the chain 2 space, 2 single crochets, and then into the next 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet in each stitch. So basically in each stitch now we need to work 1 single crochet. So into the chain 2 space we will work 2 single crochets, and then in each double crochet 1 single crochet. So our last one round need to look exactly the same as the first one. Okay, so I've done my I joined my two sides of my headband together, and now is the time for making a peak. So the easiest way to find out how we need to make it is just fold our headband on a two halves, and then we've got two double crochets on the sides and the next two double crochets after the first one. So I will join my crochet hook into stitch just under the first double crochet, and I will do one single crochet till the last one. So I will join, as I said, into the stitch. We can make little knot to secure our yarn, then chain one and another chain as a first single crochet, then one single crochet in each stitch to the last double crochet as I showed you. Okay, so continue working with single crochet in each stitch. I've got 42 single crochets, so now we need to turn our work. I am not making any chain stitches at the beginning because we need to work slip stitch into the first one. We need to skip the first stitch and then single crochet into the second one and into next all stitches apart from the last one. The last one stitch we need to skip as well. So in this row I will have 40 single crochets. Row number 3 I will start by making chain of 1, and now instead of making single crochet into the first stitch I am going straight into the second, and I will do into the second. So I've done some kind of decrease. Now into the next 3 stitches I will make one single crochet, 1, 2 and 3. So we've got basically 4 single crochets plus this one what we've done with the decrease. For the next 5 stitches we will work half double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then into the next 10 stitches, into next 20 stitches, we will work double crochet. It's quite hard working on this yarn, but supposed to be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. So then for the next 5 stitches, 1/2 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. For the next 3 stitches, 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and for the last 2 we will work decrease, so 2 single crochets as a 1 stitch. So at the moment our work look like that. And now again, so we need to turn our work, put our crochet hook into the first stitch and into the second, and we've got decrease. So now into the next 2 stitches, 1 single crochet, and we will repeat, making now a 1/2 double crochet in each stitch until the last 4 single crochets. So 1/2 double crochet in each stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and I think the last one, 30. I think I should have now 4 single crochets, because yes. So into the first 2, 1 single crochet, 1 and 2, and then decrease. So 1 single crochet into the last 2 stitches. So at the moment our pick look like that. Now we've got the next row, so we have to start by making chain of 2 as a first 1/2 double crochet, and now in each stitch, so the first one we need to skip because we've done chain of 2 already, and now in each stitch 1 1/2 double crochet in each stitch without any decrease. So now we need to keep continue until the last 1 stitch. So now again I've done half double crochets in each stitch, so then we will start working with the single crochets and with the decreases. So first stitch I am working only I am leaving the loop on my hook, then I am going to the second. I've got 3 loops on the hook. Now I done my first stitch and then 1 single crochet in each stitch until the last 2 stitches, and into the last 2 stitches we need to work decrease again. Okay, so now next 3 rows we need to work exactly the same. So I've done decrease into the first 2 stitches, then we need to work 1 single crochet into the all stitches apart from the last 2. So into the last 2 stitches we need to work decrease again, and then for the next 3 rows we need to repeat. So actually for the next 2 rows, this is the first one, and then next 2 rows we will work with the decreases and single crochets. So 1 decrease at the beginning and 1 decrease at the end. Okay, so at the moment our work look like that, and now is the time to measure your headband to your child and decide at how long your peak have to be, and then add as many rows as you need to. In each row we need to work exactly the same, so by working decrease in each row at the beginning and at the end. So it's up to you, because that depends how old is the kid and how big you've got your main part of the headband. So continue working this pattern. To my peak I add 3 more rows by working our pattern with decrease at the beginning, at the end, and also as you can see I add 5 puff stitch flowers. So that's it for today. Thank you for staying with me to the end of this tutorial, and have a good day.